From humble beginnings, built on hard work, dedication, and innovation, embark on a journey that began some 40 years ago, working side by side with farmers in Alberta, building a legacy, building a tradition. From the first seed sown in spring to the last swath of bountiful harvest. A story that looks back at where we've been and where we're going. Driven by a passion to deliver an unmatched, positive, and productive experience in our communities for the continued advancement of agriculture. This is the story of Andrukow Group Solutions.
I had a friend who was a share representative, and he told me about an elderly gentleman who had a fertilizer business in Riley, and he wanted to sell. And so I thought, I wasn't very fond of an urban setting. I was born in Viking on a farm, and I enjoyed the quietness and peace of being on a farm. And I didn't really enjoy the urban setting. Everything seemed to be in a rush mode, lights going to work and traffic. And so I thought maybe since I was being moved to Calgary, I thought this would be the ideal time to go to a peaceful, quiet community, and that's how I got involved in the fertilizer business.
When I lived in Edmonton, I was lost. I didn't know what I was going to do, and you go to school and everybody's going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or whatever. I had no clue what I was going to do. All I know is when I was a young kid, I used to spend a lot of time on the farm with my Baba and Guido, and I always loved the farm, so it was a really good opportunity. And when Dad bought the business, it just seemed to fit in, and it seemed to be a natural, and that's kind of my passion. And it's just about that, customer experience, and having customers that phone you up and say, you know what, thanks again, you really helped us out, and you're making a difference on my farm. I mean, that's what keeps me going, is just, the interaction with the customer and knowing that you're helping them make a difference. It's a collaboration, right? They challenge us and we challenge them back, and it seems to be the right mix to form that relationship, and the ultimate goal is to make them more money.
When I think of farmers, when I started, they were producing around 20 bushels of wheat, and today, they're up 50, over 100 bushels. So the changes that have made, and we've helped them in doing that. So it's, and as Greg has said, the food business is a vital part of our lives. So the more the farmers can produce, they're in a better position to make a go of their business as well.
You look at the world and the global economies, and food's a pretty important player as to what's happening. And so, as the population builds, the greater need to produce food. And so it's an obligation for us and our customers to help feed, the world. And when you look at that, everybody's looking about food safety. They're looking at about traceability and accountability as to growing that safe food. And I think that's what keeps everybody going, is the excitement and the opportunity, because it is going to be a growing business. And as long as the population in the world continues to grow, so will that need to produce food.